Well, well, well. What do we have here? ICE. And what? HSI, which is what? I think it's Homeland Security Investigation or some shit, right? Immigration Police, probably. All of these great masked vigilantes, the great thin blue line that's protecting America from, I don't know, random dudes. Keep in mind, here's the thing with ICE. They're not even supposed to be here, to be honest. Los Angeles is a sanctuary city, right? Like, they're not allowed to be here. No one's gonna fucking want to participate with any of their bullshit. Or, I mean, you know, for those who don't know, basically a sanctuary city means, like, if you're, like, an illegal immigrant and you are living in the city of Los Angeles, it's okay. You're not probably going to be reported to, like, immigrations and customs enforcement and stuff like that, and they will protect you from federal crackdowns. Such as what's going on right now in Los Angeles, where basically, I guess ICE decided to show up to do, like, a raid on a fucking Home Depot, for fuck's sake. That's it. And this has been, like, going on since yesterday, or, like, last night. So, that's cool. That's pretty epic. So, we have, like, all these, like, sniveling cowards and dipshits who are just, like, I don't know, going around randomly to, like, different locations and trying to, like, snag up a bunch of brown people in a sanctuary city. So, keep in mind, these are people in a sanctuary city. What ICE is doing is explicitly illegal. They're not, they can't do this. They can't go in and black bag a bunch of people in Los Angeles because Los Angeles has a bunch of protections. When did Los Angeles become a sanctuary city? When did Los Angeles become a sanctuary city? When did that happen? December 4th, 2024. That was not that long ago. Wow. Yeah, votes to establish Los Angeles as a sanctuary city. Nice. So, again, they don't have to deal with fucking ISIS bullshit. I guess, I suppose they passed this in anticipation of Trump. Because at that point, what, Trump won? So I guess the city council and the mayoralship and everything decided to pass this law saying, well, let's make sure we don't have to deal with any of ISIS bullshit. So, you know, that's a good thing. Because, again, you know, they've gone to raid an elementary school's graduation. Why don't we take a listen to this?
I can't handle this, y'all. This is crazy, yo. I didn't think this was about to affect me like this.
Real?
But, our neighbor's school, y'all know I work at a school.
I didn't know this.
Fuck. Our neighboring school, I think it's Gratas, I don't know how to say it. It's Gratas or something like that. They were having their graduation. And there's helicopters in the sky. Most of these schools are... Fuck, yo. Most of these schools are predominantly Hispanic.
That's quite literally the reasoning as to why these motherfuckers are going after, well, these schools in particular, because, again, guys, I don't know, I've said this before, but I think, personally, having a quota system for your fucking goddamn Gestapo might not be a good thing. And here's the thing, like, in order to maintain the quota system, from what I understand, ICE has been having to do a lot more hirings of just random fucking dudes. Of course, all with face coverings, because, you know, it's a really great sign of showing how popular you are in you know, as an agency, if you have to constantly put up face coverings in order to protect your identity. I think the Democrats said that they want ICE to, or ICE agents to not have face coverings anymore, which, you know, that's cool. That's good. What, Democrats saying ICE should not have face coverings? Are they trying to pass a law? Johnson slams Dems ICE mask hypocrisy. Sure. Wait, is he really fucking going to equivocate what ICE is doing with fucking wearing face coverings? Not just masks, okay? They are wearing masks. They're also wearing face coverings, okay? It's not about, like, the coronavirus, you fucking conspiratorial fucking hack propagandist. The reason why ICE is wearing face coverings is so they can't get easily identified. Not because they're disease carriers. Stupid, but whatever. What, Democrats are calling for ICE to lose their masks and have identities released. DHS says no way. Well, of course. Of course DHS says no way. Senator Marsha Blackburn, who is extremely stupid, you know, dumbass white woman, wants to make it a crime to dox law enforcement. What the fuck are you... Oh, so are policemen not supposed to have badges anymore? No identification for police officers? Isn't this quite literally against, like, fucking Miranda rights and shit like that? Well, you know, as expected of the Republican Party, these people, these charlatans, these morons, these hacks, these frauds, have absolutely zero respect for the rule of law. But, yeah, whatever. That's cool. Fantastic. So, you know, whoa, who would have fucking thought that, hey, Republicans don't care about the rule of law. Same with ICE. Because why are they raiding this place? So that's cool. Fantastic. And Boy Meets Minnie is back, finally. If I have questions for him, he can answer questions. But yeah, you guys became a sanctuary city, if I recall Boy Meets Minnie, just last year in anticipation of Trump doing bullshit like this. So what ICE is doing in your city is illegal. Los Angeles can sue the federal government for the Trump administration's actions if they want to. And they'll probably win, because guess what? Sanctuary city laws. And the Trump administration is completely disregarding that shit. Fantastic. Although that was probably just going to be a complete shit show. Whatever. But yeah. What else do we got?
Most of these schools are predominantly Hispanic. Gratas, I believe, elementary.
The LAPD and mayor love Trump behind the scenes? I don't think so. I'll be honest. Right? Because Karen Bass says that she's just like, yeah, I don't know, like, we're not going to tolerate any of this bullshit. Gavin Newsom came out against this as well, saying, like, this is also bullshit. And the police chief, I know this isn't a defense of the LAPD, right? Like, the LAPD police chief said, like, we're not going to participate with ICE. This is a sanctuary city. Like, that's just the law. Like, cope and seethe about it, ICE. We're not going to help you guys. Like, quite literally. On Friday, Los Angeles Police Chief Jim McDonald said the department will not cooperate with federal authorities in deportation efforts, a sentiment that LA County Sheriff Robert Luna later echoed on behalf of his department. Yeah, even the sheriff is saying, like, yeah, we're not going to participate with any of this bullshit. Fuck off. Because as far as I can tell, the only thing the LAPD has really been doing is just crowd control, which I guess, like, I was going to say by proxy helps ICE, but I don't think it really does anything for ICE. Like, I don't think so. Like, the protesters are fucking winning. Yeah, they're just complicit, which is also bad. I mean, sure, technically speaking, they're complicit, yeah. The problem is like, I don't think that the LAPD were ever going to get into a fight with the federal government, with, like, federal authorities and stuff like that, because what? We're going to get to it, like, Trump just deployed the fucking National Guard, so that's cool. That's a fight that they're not going to win. So, like, they'll do, like, the crowd control shit, but, like, the detaining of migrants. Also, keep in mind, ICE, I don't think, has a detention facility that's anywhere close to LA. So, you have to ask yourself this question. All these people that they're going to try to randomly arrest for their fucking quota system, where are they going to keep them? There's no detention centers. They can't use local law enforcement facilities because of that, because they said, like, we're not going to be complicit and we're not participating with your bullshit, right? So where are they going to put them for detention for deportation processing, right? Like, at that point, what, they'd have to take them and, like, drive them out of the country or something? That seems very fucking logistically challenging, unless they have, like, a prepared, like, detention center somewhere in California. But I don't think they do. I'm not sure, though, right? Is there an ICE detention center in California? Is there one? There's apparently 6 detention centers in California. All operated by private companies, of course. Lovely. We love this public-private fucking partnership bullshit. Where are these fucking detention centers? In California. Because again, it's like, where the fuck are you gonna keep these guys? They're mostly in the desert. So they have to black bag the people, probably drive out like 2-3 fucking hours. For, what? Just to, like, detain these people? Lovely. Very cool. Fantastic. Golden State Annex and Massive Verde detention facilities located in Kern County. Who knows how far away that is from LA? Both in San Bernardino County for these two detention facilities. Oh, there's one in San Diego, but that's, like, further south. And makes sense, because San Diego's right on the border. An Imperial Regional Detention Facility operated by Management and Training Corporation. Oh, that's not a location. That's the corporation that handles it. Probably somewhere in the middle butt-fuck nowhere. Otay Mesa is in the desert part of San Diego inland. Okay. So, like, this is the border. This would be San Diego. So probably, like, up here. Coachella. I have no idea where the fuck Coachella is. That's a music festival. That's not a real place. Stop lying to me, Boy Meets Minnie. Well, anywho. Bullshit? Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit so far. That's cool. Because they're doing operations in Los Angeles. Like, because Los Angeles is, like, more or less kind of in the middle. So all these facilities are, like, 2-3 hours away. That's a fucking complete logistical fucking nightmare. Especially with all the people that are resisting, saying, like, actually, no. This is a sanctuary city. What you are doing is illegal. And we don't want you here. Go away. Leave. Fuck you. And, well, I guess with the LAPD, they're saying, like, yeah, we're not helping you guys. You guys can, like, fuck off. They're doing operations all over SoCal and Central California. Okay.
Was having their graduation. And all of a sudden, a bunch of parents have to run out because ISIS is there. This is the story that I'm hearing.
Listen, I agree with this teach. Actually, it is ISIS. ICE is no better than ISIS. Let's just say, let's keep it $1.50. They're ISIS. Yeah. ISIS, I can't tell the difference, honestly. I think they're both the same thing.
And, you know, our school goes on lockdown. Our principal, you know, tells us it's a drill, but we know it's not a drill. And,
yeah, well,
you know, I had to come outside. It's my break. We kind of got like off of a soft lockdown, and you know, parents had to run out because they don't have papers, and they had to leave their kids because the kids do. What type of shit is this, yo? And then kids are freaking grabbing teachers and crying on their leg because they don't know if they're about to see their parents when they get home. What the fuck is this? And we vote.
Yay! Family separation! Woo! The cruelty is the point! Woo! How exciting! Woo! The fucking Gestapo! Woo! Well, at least for the most part, for the time, for the time being, LA is not capitulating. They basically, like, mobilized instantaneously by the fucking federal buildings in Los Angeles and started to be like, hey, fuck you guys. You guys are assholes. And are just, like, constantly, like, throwing shit at their cars as they pass by. Fucking based. Yeah, keep throwing shit at their fucking unmarked vehicles in these, like, little fucking mass little asshole vigilantes who know what they're doing is, broadly speaking, very, very fucking unpopular. And no one's fucking tolerating any of their fucking bullshit. Fuck these stupid fucking little fascist oinkers. These little fucking pigs. These little shitters. So, that's cool. Epic. We love the family of patriarchal nuclear family and family values. They really care about that stuff. Woo!
Voted for this shit?
Oh,
15 people just got picked up on Wilshire at the Home Depot.
Yeah, keep in mind what started all of this. Like I said before, bro, it was a fucking raid at a Home Depot. Some fucking dudes going to pick up I don't know, tool supplies or working at Home Depot, and ICE is just like, hello, we are the federal schizophrenic police. We are the Gestapo, and we're really high on meth, and we are here to detain you and black bag you because, I don't know, My orders are to just black bag random brown people because they're brown. Because that's guys. The point, yet again, overall, it's almost as if it's a bad thing that your fucking Gestapo has a quota system. I'm just radical position. I know, it's a little crazy, but personally, I think that the quota system for your Gestapo might not be a good thing. It's crazy. I know.
Oh, sure. Yo. Man, oh my God.
Sad.
This is not right. This is not right, yo.
True. Yeah, like every 3 IQ moron saying like, illegals are just bad though. It's like, yeah, man, totally. Because they're definitely not doing everything possible in order to become legal citizens or legal permanent residents or anything. So, great, fantastic. And the Trump administration is doing everything possible to make that fucking harder, right? So, great, fantastic, excellent. And what? They also have arrested a local union leader. So, SEIU's California President David Huerta getting assaulted and arrested during an ICE raid in the warehouse district of downtown Los Angeles today. He's an LA native, American citizen, and labor leader. Yes, the SEIU, right? They're like, God, what the fuck do they do? I know that they're like, what? They've had a long-standing relationship with Kamala Harris before. They're like service workers. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. Excellent. Very cool. Here are all these here are all the piggies wearing their face coverings. These little fucking shitters. Oh, you want to block the camera? Oh, you want to block the camera? Fuck you. That's First Amendment rights, bitch. Yeah, they're trying to block the car from being able to enter because they probably want to go in and arrest more people randomly. Probably, I don't know. Fucking whatever bullshit these the Gestapo is trying to do. Very cool, very good. Or is this them trying to go into the facility? Same shit, whatever. Still, Nazis. Pigs, Gestapo, very cool. So yeah, as stated before, I know that the police, the LAPD, which basically all they've really done is like crowd control and shit like that, because every time crowds showed up to encounter fucking ICE, all they would do is just like cower in like a corner because they don't know how to do crowd control, because it's not what they're meant to do, obviously. It's just, what they are meant to do is just black bag people randomly. As one should in the supposed freest country on the planet. Very, very cool. So they're not going to cooperate with federal authorities in deportation efforts. And same with the sheriff's department. So that makes it such that it's going to be a lot harder for fucking ICE to transport, I don't know how many dumbasses they fucking blackbagged at this point or some shit. It's going to be way harder for them to sort of like logistically handle all of that. So I guess that's alright. But here, we got Gavin Newsom. The federal government is moving to take over California National Guard and deploy 2,000 soldiers. Nice! That move is purposefully inflammatory and will only escalate tensions. Whoa! You're telling me that the fascist tyrant is being a fascist tyrant? Say it ain't so. Crazy. LA authorities are able to access law enforcement assistance at a moment's notice. We are in close coordination with the city and county, and there's currently no unmet need. The Guard, the Guard? The Imperial Guard? Astra Militarum? This isn't 40k. What the? That's crazy. The Guard has been admirably serving LA throughout recovery. Sure, man, this is the wrong mission and will erode public trust. Okay, bro. Alright. Listen. What he's saying here isn't inaccurate. Obviously, it's gonna ring hollow from the fact that, he did his little fucking podcast spiel with Steve Bannon and Charlie Kirk saying, like, oh, actually, I think you guys are pretty, like, cool and epic, actually. But let's be honest here. What he's technically saying here, if we want to do the whole technical fucking bit, he's not wrong here, all right? He's correct when he fucking is saying this stuff. What Trump is doing is inherently inflammatory. Is only going to make everything fucking worse. But again, why is Trump doing this? Because he just wants to round up brown people because he's a fucking racist. Because again, with this like stupid quota system of we need to deport millions upon millions of illegals. So far, he's like nowhere near close to the counts that he wants in order to be able to, well, deport all those fucking people. So that's cool. That's great. Fantastic. As the federal government conducts chaotic immigration sweeps across the country, the state is deploying additional CHP to maintain safety on Los Angeles highways to keep the peace. It's not their job to assist in federal immigration immigration enforcement. The federal government is sowing chaos, so they have an excuse to escalate. He is correct here, by the way. That's the whole point of the fucking raids. Trump wants to probably declare martial law in California, so then he can send in federal agents and police to crack down on the fucking state and just ignore laws. That's the purpose behind all of this. That is not the way any civilized country behaves. Yep, just flooding the zone with stupid chaos and fear. But the residents of the city are not having any of it, as they should. They shouldn't have any of this bullshit. So what? We got Karen Bass saying stuff. Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass says she is going to defend illegals from ICE. Yes, because what they're doing is, and I know you're like a stupid conservative, what you guys are doing are illegal. LA is a sanctuary city. ICE cannot go in there to just randomly black bag people. They're not allowed to do that. So that's cool. We are going to fight for all Angelinos. Nancy, you say that. Regardless of what they got here, whether they have papers or not, we are a city of immigrants. Yeah, arrest Mayor Bass for obstructing ICE. Yeah, dude, because, again, I know that, okay, conservatives, I know this is a really difficult concept for you, okay? This is a really, really, really tough concept for you to understand. Los Angeles is a sanctuary city. That's in their laws, in their municipal laws. You can't just go in with federal agents and just arrest people. You can't do that. You're not allowed. So, yeah, it's kind of woke. So that's cool. What's she even saying here? Yeah, we have the SEI. Of course, the Chiron mentioning the SEIU California president being injured. And also, he got detained. So that's cool.
We are going to fight for all Angelinos, regardless of when they got here, whether they have papers or not. We are a city of immigrants, and this impacts hundreds of thousands of Angelinos. We are going to fight.
I have a question. What's an Angelino? I'm just curious. So what does that mean? Just out of curiosity. Can I get some context on Angelinos? Just means someone who lives in LA. Oh, okay. That's cool. Let's see. DHS also joining the Coke Fest. The violent targeting of law enforcement in Los Angeles by lawless protesters is despicable. Yeah, dude, because you guys are also doing something very, very fucking lawful right now. And that is, guess what? Invading the city, which is a sanctuary city, which has laws that protects the immigrants from the stupid bullshit that you guys are doing. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, cope, seethe, Christinome, why don't you go around I don't know, like North Dakota or some shit, killing puppies and doing your little fucking yeehaw fucking a cowboy hat tour. You're spending like, what, $200 million on like a dumb fucking stupid ads with your fucking little fucking yeehaw yee ass fucking photo ops and shit, saying like, we're going to get those illegals with ICE because what did they do wrong? Exist. That's cool. Fantastic. Look at all the scary brown people spray painting stuff saying fuck you to ICE. Death to America, caca. Because guess what? Hey, Christy. You guys are America, caca. So, you know, that's cool. What, these men and women work every day putting their lives on the line to protect and defend the lives of American citizens. I don't know, like, The kids, as described in this video, they're American citizens. They have their papers. So that's cool. SEIU California president gets assaulted and arrested. He's an American citizen. I thought we were protecting lives of American citizens. What's going on, Christy? You fucking dumbass. Oh, it's all a lie. It's all fucking security theater fucking brouhaha and bullshit, because all you care about is like sowing fucking fear in the hearts and the minds of the populace. Well, you know. Whoa. DHS should be something that should be abolished, annihilated, killed, made to disappear. Shouldn't exist. Crazy. Who would have thought? Mayor Bass, ICE is not responsible for sowing a sense of terror. The protesters you enabled are. In what way did she enable the protesters? Like, what's being said here?
Outrage that this has happened. Outrage that this has happened. Of course, what happened here, I think, was probably the worst. There were a number of locations.
Hey, Christy, because I know you're not very bright, okay? You think, like, habeas corpus is like a fucking dog that you can just, like, randomly sick on people. Because you're very fucking stupid. You are incredibly fucking dim-witted. And all the fucking dumb little apparatchiks that you have in your department are also stupid fucking dumbasses. Los Angeles is a sanctuary city. You can't just randomly deploy a whole bunch of fucking goddamn little Gestapo in there and just black bag people. There are laws on the books saying that, yeah, if ICE attempts to do stuff like this, the city will have your back and will fight for you. Because guess what? We want you to be here. So that's really cool. Fantastic. Excellent. If Christy were smart, she would know most Hispanic gangs like MS-13 exist because of U.S. intervention. You're expecting too much from our cowboy hat wearing, puppy killing DHS secretary here. You might be expecting a little too much from her. Because she is, like I said before, she is incredibly fucking dim-witted. So, yeah, Sanctuary City, that's a law. Right? Republicans. Party of Law and Order. I thought you guys were about Law and Order. What happened? What happened? Party of Law and Order. What's up? What's going on? So that's cool.
Where ICE raided today. And, you know, to me, when these things happen, it's...
Man, look at all these random acts of vandalism. Woo! It's so scary and spooky. I wonder why all these people are really pissed about, you know, ICE going in and doing a random raid at a Home Depot because people are just kind of working there. You know? Oh, look at these little fucking piggies being scared. Oh, poor piggies. You know, Los Angeles school worker shares frustration over parents having to leave their children's graduation ceremony because ICE raided an elementary school's graduation today. I wonder why citizens of Los Angeles are pissed. I can't... Boy Meets Minnie, can you think of anything? I can't possibly think of anything. Me and my dim-witted leftist fucking brain over here. I can't possibly think of anything. I can't think of anything. I'm fucking papega, dude. Brain no worky. I don't know. Me stupid. Fucking idiot. Nonsense.
Sows a sense of terror in the community. It's...
No! Look at the spray paint! Look at the spray paint on the cars that are unmarked! Fuck off.
Bad enough that it happened at this location, but the way this goes and spreads throughout the community, then people are not sure where they're safe.
Wow, well, Karen Bass there is, you know, not wrong. What she's saying there is accurate. Yeah, it's going to be hard for anyone to have any trust in policing because, again, you just decided to be like, well, you know, we're going to deploy the Gestapo. For what? Meh. Because we can. We have quotas to fill, boys. We got quotas. Quota. This isn't like Lethal Company or some shit, okay? I guess they think it's Lethal Company, so they're just going to be like, all right, Gestapo, go. Round up the Browns. Go get them. Listen, Boy Meets Minnie. All fucking Beverly Hills wine moms probably want is to be a part of, like, MILF Manor or some shit and get their backs blown out by, like, younger men in like West Hollywood or some shit because they're not satisfied with their failing fucking marriages, okay? which is why they're fucking wine moms to begin with. They're true. Yeah, whoa. Who would have thought such a thing would be possible? They'd rather, I don't know, have like a sussy relationship with like someone who's like barely over the age of 20. So, whatever. I'm surprised Karen Bass is taking this stance because she is super pro-Israel and is ramping up police funding a ton for the Olympics. Isn't it the World Cup? It's the World Cup. Or is it the Olympics? Is it the Olympics? In 2026 that's coming? I thought it was the World Cup. Whatever. Who gives a shit? It's 2028 Olympics is coming here. Why do you need to ramp up police funding for the Olympics? It doesn't make any fucking sense. Stupid. Who cares? It's not about like Karen Bass, because here, she's correct. Like she's not wrong. So here's highly intelligent conservatives being bright as always. So Lamau, a left-wing protester tried to block an SUV transporting illegals and got run over in the process. Hey, listen. Hey, Jack, I know that you're kind of stupid. You're not very bright. You're a troglodyte. You're a knuckle-dragger. You're no better than a fucking Neanderthal. Actually, no. I would say Neanderthals are better than you. What they're doing is illegal. It's illegal. You know? What? Whoa! Wait, you're telling me that the residents of the city are saying that ICE isn't welcome here because it's a sanctuary city? They are allowed to do this kind of stuff? Whoa, crazy! But schizophrenics like yourself only are gleeful about not caring about the rule of law and just want to see people suffer because, again, you're just a fucking stupid racist.
Is when we started seeing some sort of smoke.
Very Christ-like behavior from this Christian.
Try and keep those people from the gate here. Okay, so here we are. We're in the middle of the street here.
What happened to love thy neighbor? I thought that mattered for Christians.
Sees one person trying to stand right in front of this SUV here, but it's just such a dangerous situation here, and it's really not going to do him any good to be standing there and possibly get ran over by agents. So here they are.
I mean, it's better than just letting the agents do whatever willy-nilly fucking bullshit, blackbagging, stupidity, and nonsense, instead. I made a joke about this saying, like, listen, dude, Tiananmen Square, but if it was red, white, and blue, and there was, like, 1 or 2 eagles on there, they would be fucking loving this shit, no fucking difference, so that's pretty cool. People who don't live here think the city is violence and chaos. It's not any worse or better than typical U.S. City. Dude, again, who remembers the fucking rhetoric around Portland, right? During BLM? During the Black Lives Matter protests. All these, like, dumbass motherfuckers were saying, like, oh, Portland's burning down. It's burning down. It doesn't exist anymore. It's all over. It's over. They constantly riot at Portland. And if I recall correctly, pretty much most, like, probably, like, it was like 80+% of the fucking goddamn protests that happened during BLM at Portland were peaceful and, like, not much of anything happened. Again, because the only time these things tend to escalate into violence is when the police want to get involved and want to crack the skulls of some, I don't know, dumbass fucking wine mom or some shit. And that's the only time when it gets fucking violent. But, conservatives, you guys should probably leave your bubbles. Go in and see what's going on. Learn. Oh, they're never going to do that? Who would have thought?
They're on 9th Street now. Crowd is running alongside with these vehicles. And I'd pretty much guarantee that this SUV is not going to stop. Someone throwing, looks like...
Wow.
All right, let me widen out here. Okay, so we saw some eggs being thrown at the vehicle. Now he is just...
Well, it looked like the guy is okay.
Partly ran over by that SUV.
That's okay.
And there goes.
He's okay.
Oh,
there
looks
goes
like
the unmarked
looks
ice
like a bicycle was also struck in the crosswalk here.
Of course.
It's just a dangerous situation. It doesn't, not really going to prevent them from leaving. But now we have a whole other situation.
Nice. So I don't know, like conservatives, of course, being gleeful about the fact that people may be getting hurt. Excellent. Fantastic. Whoa. Again, may I remind you, all these fucking subhuman piles of dog shit, these fucking conservatives. So that's cool. ICE vehicles use limo tent, which isn't illegal. That's how you know it's them. Ah! Fantastic. Personally, I think that it should be fucking illegal. Just like all those like little fucking dipshits wearing the fucking face coverings. Yeah, that should also be fucking made illegal. Let's be honest here. So that's cool. So here's Stephen Miller. If we don't fix this, we don't have a country. Pass the big beautiful bill. Hey, I thought we cared about the First Amendment because this is just a crowd of protesters surrounding the federal detention center in LA. Because again, hey, feds. Sanctuary city. Not allowed to do this. You can't do this. This is illegal. A very difficult, complicated concepts for conservatives to understand. I understand. I know. Like, it's really difficult for you fucking simpletons to think laterally for about, I don't know, 3 fucking seconds, you know, and just be like, oh, well, you know, maybe what we're doing might be bad. Maybe we might be the bad guys. But, you know, Stephen Miller, the egg who's getting cucked by Elon. Hey, Stephen Miller, you're a fucking Nazi who fucking cares about white genocide. Why is your wife non-white? I thought we cared about procreation of white people, Stephen Miller. Well, what's going on here? That's a little sus. That's a little weird, but that's cool. But yeah, these are U.S. citizens exercising their First Amendment rights. How would the big beautiful bill fix this? Unless you're admitting the aim of massively increasing ICE funding is to turn the agency against all Americans dissenting. That's a pretty good point here by Bronco. That's you know, I think that's a pretty good fucking read, to be honest. Yeah, I wonder why. Because the big beautiful bill does have fucking increases to ICE funding. What, we want to use them also as, again, Gestapo, because that's what they are, the Gestapo. It makes you think, doesn't it? But here, let's continue with the conservative cope. ICE's acting director says he's demanding Americans stop criticizing ICE. Stop going after us! We know what we're doing is incredibly fucking illegal and not very popular, and no one fucking agrees with it. But you're gonna hurt our feeties, and we don't like that. We're so sad. Leave us alone. Get the fuck out of here, you stupid bitches. Let me remind you, the First Amendment doesn't ask for permission. It guarantees it. If you don't want political backlash, maybe stop doing things that spark it. Whoa! I'm sorry to say, Brian, but these are conservatives you're talking about. These people are fucking knuckle-dragging fucking morons. But, you know, why don't we take a look at what does this fucking simpering loser have to say? On TikTok, you'll see Cuban right-wingers be straight-up racist against Mexicans on these posts. Oh, you're telling me that all those fucking stupid, dumb fucking gusanos, you know, are being racist against Mexicans, even though most of the people that are probably being black-bagged aren't Mexican? You're telling me that stupid, dumb fucking racist gusanos are stupid, dumb fucking racists? Say it ain't so. Fuck, I said Gusano 3 times. That means Destiny's going to appear now and be like, you know, it's actually kind of a slur. It's kind of bad for you to say that. You should actually just call it the G slur. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you, bitch. Alright, what do we got here?
My officers and agents walk into danger so other people can sleep safely at night.
We're so brave. We're black-bagging elementary school children and their parents. We're just separating their fucking families. Beating up a fucking goddamn LA Native American-born citizen who looks a little brown. But we're just gonna beat him because he's trying to protect his workers from your stupid fucking actions. You know, very cool. Randomly black-bagging people at a fucking Home Depot. We're the thin blue line. Alright, man. Sure, totally.
To school safely and play outside. So while it's easy to be an armchair quarterback...
Damn! Be safe and play outside? Someone might want to tell this to this Hispanic fucking, these Hispanic elementary school goers. That they can be safe and fucking play outside without, like, 3 IQ troglodyte morons coming out of nowhere to fucking zip tie them because they have cancer or some shit. Fuck off.
quarterback and make up talking points that get activists riled up. The bottom line is my officers and agents, while it's easy to be an armchair quarterback and make up talking points that get activists riled up.
Huh? Armchair quarterbacks? The fuck does that even mean? This guy's extremely fucking dim-witted. Did Tim Pool write this? I wouldn't be surprised. Hey, dumbass. Why don't we look at some videos? Here are ICE agents. Sniveling little cowards, little piggies. Doing, you know, random black baggings of dudes just hanging out in front of a Home Depot.
Did they find already the guy who killed these little 3 girls? No? But they're taking people who are working. That's crazy.
That is crazy. That's... Damn, they didn't go after a child murderer? Wait, I thought we cared about child murder. I thought we cared about children, Republicans. Whoopsie. Guys, it's almost as if, you know, you're Gestapo having a fucking quota system. I think that might be a bad thing, guys. Radical statement, I know, but that might be a bad thing. Crazy. Yeah, the crime of working. Wait, America, I thought, you know, work will set you free. Well, what's happening? I thought working was liberty. Well, what's going on here? America? Makes you think, dude, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, being arrested for the crime of working. Fantastic.
They're normal cars, bro.
Get the license plates.
True, get the license plates. By the way, this is probably, like, the best thing you can fucking do. Is just, like, just film them. Just film them. Film them. You can't really pick a fight with them. You're probably not going to win that shit. Probably not. Film them. Make fun of them. Call them fucking losers. Yell out rights. Yell out the fucking rights to the people. I'll be honest. Just yell Miranda rights. Yell, complete random shit. Fuck it. Fuck these people. These little mask-wearing Gestapo vigilantes.
Oh.
But yeah, I wonder why people might not be a big fan of this. You know, also, like, Hispanic children, you know? Being detained by ICE, again, in a sanctuary city, where this is illegal. You're not allowed to do this. But, you know, does this dumbass here, Todd M. Lyons, know any of that shit? No.
The bottom line is my officers and agents are out there protecting the same people who are threatening their safety.
Yeah, dude, totally. Because the children, the parents of the children at a fucking Hispanic school are definitely fucking need to be protected from illegal migrants or whatever fucking stupid bumble fucking bullshit. The Beverly Hills wine moms, you know, the Beverly Hills wine moms who are in failing fucking marriages, who want to just have the I don't know, the fucking dick of a 20-year-old because, you know, they're upset with their fucking dumb fuck movie executive producer fucking husbands not being able to satisfy them in bed anymore, which is why they fucking drink wine all the fucking time or some shit. Whoa, crazy. People might not be fucking particularly happy about that, except for, like, those simpering losers and morons. Fucking dumb fuck white people in their dated communities. Stupid.
Law enforcement's common sense. Politicians need to stop putting my people in danger. I'm not...
Gee, I want... Hey, dumbass. Maybe you shouldn't do things that are unpopular that will spark backlash. If what you think is doing dangerous, then why did you accept to deploy your agents in Los Angeles? You knew it was a sanctuary city. You knew that. Unless you didn't know that. These are Republicans we're talking about. They're not very good at reading.
Asking them to stop. I'm demanding that they stop. Here's what I have to say to Boston Mayor Michelle Wu, Congressman Hakeem Jeffries, and anyone else stirring up the outrage about what ICE does.
Cope. Actual fucking cope. Yeah, well, obviously. That's why it's not popular, Boy Meets Mini. It's because it's just wrong, right? Like, whatever. Who cares? Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
These are real people with real families you're hurting.
Won't anyone ever think of the Gestapo's families? Oh, because, I don't know, some dudes go up with their camera phone and saying, like, I'm going to yell rights that people have at you because you are completely disrespecting all those inalienable rights. So that's really cool. Yeah, meanwhile, we're separating families at graduations and stuff. Doing random braids at Home Depots. Great work, ICE.
With your ridiculous rhetoric and inflammatory comments.
Cope.
And it's time to remember that.
Cope, you little fucking stooge. Cope, you little fucking piggy stooge. So that's cool. That's great. Fantastic. So here's a video of the National Guard being deployed. Breaking, the Trump administration has sent the National Guard to Los Angeles to combat peaceful protesters who have been protesting ICE's immigration raids. This is an unnecessary escalation by Trump that will terrorize communities and only make things worse. Whoa, but you're telling me that the Trump administration doesn't give a fuck about that? And it's all about, well, just terrorizing people because they want to put people in fear. Crazy. So that's cool. Guys, we need to deploy the military for these people who are throwing rocks at our unmarked ICE vehicles. Who are doing fucking, I don't know, invasions of people. Cope, you fucking losers. Honestly, personally, I think that the residents of Los Angeles should keep protesting. Keep throwing rocks, you know. You guys can, like, fuck off, eat shit, die, I don't give a shit, fuck off, you stupid little fucking fascist, dumbass fucking piggies, you little fucking losers, you little simpering fucking morons. Whoa, the people who recognize and understand the big, you know, Latino, Latine, whatever term you want to use, a population that exists in Los Angeles are protected by certain rights that are afforded to them for living in that city. For example, again, I've said this for the umpteenth time, but Los Angeles is currently it's a sanctuary city. It is. That means ICE, what they're doing, going around, it's in violation of LA's laws. Whoops. So that's cool. Very cool. 51% Latine. Nice, excellent. Well, what do you mean, Boy Meets Me? That's plenty of fucking browns to fill up our quota systems with. What do you mean? That just sounds like a lot of browns, you know, that the Gestapo can go in and just apprehend now with the help of the fucking National Guard to do crowd control. So that's cool, fantastic, excellent. As expected by the conservative dumbfucks, they don't respect laws. They could give less of a fuck about the rule of law, and these people have never given a shit about any of your rights. Whoa, who would have thought that these sniveling cowards and fucking dipshits are only doing this to stoke fear and, you know, do this as a way to basically, whoa, crazy, as a way to sort of grab more fucking power and stuff. So that's cool. I also, the ICE guy's speech never mentioned quota systems or El Salvador. Wonder why. Makes you think, doesn't it? Doesn't it? So, yeah, who would have thought that these stupid fucking dipshits and fucking morons, what they're doing is, broadly speaking, it's illegal. It's illegal! Wait, has martial law been fucking declared? Is this true? Oh, what is this fucking cancer victim? Person who definitely should die to cancer, have to say.
And, you know, like I said many times, these elected officials or these...
Also, thank you, Obama, for appointing this guy.
Non-government organizations, they can't cross the line either. I mean, we got people like, you know, Hakeem Jeffries saying he's going to dox ICE employees, you know, ICE agents out there.
Cope, guess what? Yeah, they should all be fucking doxxed. These little fucking fascist pieces of shit. Cope, you fucking loser. Yeah, dox the fuck out of them. I don't give a shit. What they're doing is illegal. Cope about it. Seethe about it. Mauled about it.
They're with masks on. They're wearing masks to protect themselves and their families because they've been doxxed. Their families been doxxed.
Whoa, maybe because what they're doing is illegal and very unpopular and just wrong. But I don't like cancer victim over here is totally okay with shit like that because you know we're getting rid of the Browns. We're getting rid of all those like stinky Browns who are not allowed to be here. So that's cool.
Their life's been threatened. Their families have been threatened. I know myself. I had over 1,000 protesters in my house. I expect that as the border.
Oh no, they're exercising their First Amendment rights. Cope.
Are, but these men and women are putting their lives online every day. They arrested a lot of bad people yesterday and today. They arrested child sex offenders. They arrested people convicted of robbery.
Really? Because so far all I'm seeing is random fucking dudes who were doing work at a Home Depot trying to earn an honest living. The parents of elementary school children. Yeah, we're definitely going after child sex offenders and shit like. Sure, man, totally. And arresting people who are union activists and leaders. Yeah, totally. But they're guys, they're just all illegal, guys. Yeah, they took our gerbs.
They arrested public safety, not only significant public safety threats, but national security threats. They arrested gang members. We're making...
Sure, man. Yeah, dude. The schizophrenic fucking ICE chart, you know, they pulled out their fucking pigment sheets. And this time, guess what? In addition to the pigment sheets, you know what else they pulled out? They pulled out their little tattoo scorecards saying like, well, that tattoo scores 4 points. They're wearing a hat. That's 3 points. They have a chain that scores 2 points. It's above 8. Get them. So, yeah, dude, totally. You know, they got their little fucking Gestapo scorecards saying like, oh, hello, Heinz. Oh, hello, Hans. Look at the score on this illegal immigrant, on this Brown over here. We are totally going to arrest him because he got more than 8 points. Yeah, okay, dude. Fuck off.
Making Los Angeles safer. And Mayor Bass ought to be thanking us for making her city safer. And the term...
Hey, cancer victim, I know that the cancer affected your fucking brain because it was primarily brain cancer, which is why your brain doesn't fucking work. LA is a sanctuary city. You are not allowed to do this. Period. End of story. What you are doing is illegal. It's illegal. You can cope and seethe about it, you fucking loser.
Migrant, as Joe Concha rightfully said earlier, they're illegal aliens. There are illegal aliens in this country.
Whoa, in sanctuary cities, protect illegal aliens. Sucks to fucking suck. And guess what? What? You know, yeah, dude, the illegal aliens working at this Home Depot sure are a danger to society. The illegal alien parents of these elementary school children, real big danger to, I don't know, whatever bumblefuck bullshit moron you have, morons that you fucking think are being affected by their presence. Nonsense.
Country we welcome. We're the most giving country in the world. But these are illegal aliens who committed a crime by crossing this border.
This is an American citizen. Got arrested. Wah, 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 wah. Sure, man. Totally.
Legally, then yet committed another crime. Again, yesterday
like
about a criminal investigation. And
okay, I know conservatives are really fucking brain damaged, okay? They're very stupid. I don't know, they had extra effects from all the lead in the fucking gasoline and pipes that got removed from the 80s, okay? And their brains still aren't working properly. But maybe if you guys funded the court systems that would be able to process all of these illegal aliens' fucking claims faster, then there wouldn't be as many illegal aliens. And guess what? Broadly speaking, people support passive citizenship for fucking illegal aliens. What? Pulling on path to citizenship for illegal immigrants. It's entirely possible that more than likely that this has probably changed more so because of, you know, how pathetic the Democrats are. So that's cool. Pulling a path to citizenship for undocumented migrants reveals a mix with generally supportive sentiment with strong divisions along partisan lines. A majority of registered voters, 59%, support allowing undocumented immigrants to stay legally, including a 36% support a path to citizenship. Problem is, this more than likely has changed. If I were to take a bet, if I were to make a bet, for example, it's probably changed because of how weak and ineffective the fucking Democrats were in terms of immigration. Seeing that issue completely to the fucking Republican Party. So that's cool. Fantastic.
into money laundering, tax evasion, and some of the funds going to cartels in Mexico and Colombia.
Evidence? Also, I wonder why these illegal migrants might be committing tax fraud. You know, you have to typically file those to like to federal agencies, right? And if you do that, guess what could happen? You could just grab that fucking info from that agency and then go and arrest them. Whoopsie! It's almost as if all the stupid black bagging quota systems that you fucking morons have established and have made it harder for these people to attempt to become lawful fucking participants of society. So,
Colombia that fund their operations of sending narcotics to this country, killing American people. This is about enforcing the law. And again, we're not going to apologize.
Guys, we're going to enforce the law of people who left Central American countries and South American countries because of our idiotic bullshit policies from the Cold War, and as recently as 2019 with the coup attempt in Venezuela, sending up a bunch of migrants into the U.S. because of the sanctions that we put, causing hyperinflation in Venezuela. Whoa, crazy. We are being hoisted by our own petards again. Say it ain't so. Whoa. Good job, conservatives. Great work. You guys are really good at your jobs. No, the fuck you guys aren't.
For doing that, we're stepping up. She says they're going to mobilize. Well, guess what? We're already ahead of the game. We're already mobilizing. We're going to bring National Guard in tonight. We're going to continue doing our job. We're going to push.
Of disregarding the laws within LA itself. So that's cool.
Back on these people, and we're going to force a law.
Tom, it's
by trampling on LA's laws. And enforce what laws? Yeah, what laws are even being fucking enforced here? Schizophrenia? I don't know. That's really about it. That's cool. Fantastic. Trump. What do we have here? What's he saying? What am I saying? If Governor Gavin Newsom of California and Mayor Karen Bass of Los Angeles can't do their jobs, they are doing their jobs. Karen Bass is enforcing her sanctuary city laws, which passed in on December 4th, 2024. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like they're doing their jobs, Trump. I think you might actually be the one who's not doing his job. Crazy. You would have thought. Can't do the jobs, which everyone knows they can't. Then the federal government will step in and solve the problem. Riots and looters, the way it should be solved. Trump wrote. By, not obeying the law. By actually trampling on the law. So that's cool. Very, very cool and excellent. What was Gavin Newsom's initial response to Trump? Gavin Newsom. What's this moron been saying? What do you got for me? Are those puppies? Puppies? Sowing chaos. Here's Gavin Newsom being supportive of the SEIU president. So, that's good, I guess. We've seen this already before, right? This shit. Of him saying, like, yeah, what Trump is doing is bullshit, and it's just for the purpose of sowing chaos. Mm-hmm. And then deploying a bunch of soldiers in Los Angeles. But the federal government is taking over California... National Guard and deploying 2,000 soldiers in Los Angeles, not because there's a shortage of law enforcement, but because they want a spectacle. It's true. Don't give them one, never use violence, speak out peacefully. I do think, yeah, like, he's not fucking wrong here. People probably should not be going after the National Guard, let's be honest here. ICE, that's fine. Go after those guys. The National Guard, meh. I don't think they're all... Don't think they're really doing anything wrong here. Again, they're just being kind of forced to have to carry out a bunch of bullshit orders for the fucking schizophrenic Mad King in power. So, National Guard are unfortunately federal assets. Again, the only reason why Trump is deploying them more than likely is to aid in crowd controlling efforts. That's the only reason why they're putting them there. He just wants extra bodies on the fucking ground so then the Gestapo can go in and separate families from elementary school children, or beat the heads of LA native labor organizers and union leaders. Or, you know, do random raids at Home Depots of, you know, people who are fucking working. You know, apparently a value that America is supposed to care about. People working. I guess they don't actually give a shit about that. Who would have thought? So, don't think there's really much else to say here besides, whoa, crazy. Who would have thought that, you know, the Trump administration, with all their attempts to do, like, honeypot operations on illegal immigrants and political dissenters, who are also immigrants, is for the express purpose of just doing mass fucking crackdowns of their quota system for their Gestapo. Very, very cool. That's fantastic. So, you know, yeah, as you're saying, Boy Meets Mini, it's to the point now where going to the grocery store requires you to watch your six. Scary times. Yep, scary times indeed. You're right on the money right there, Boy Meets Mini. So that's pretty cool. As expected from the Mad King in office, who just wants, I don't know, to deport a bunch of brown people because of whatever schizophrenic conspiracy theories that have been beamed into his fucking head, and everything that he's trying to do is completely fucking legal. So, you know, lawsuits, let's go, more lawsuits, woo, time for some more fucking court battles that the Trump administration is not gonna win. Crazy. And whoa, he's just doing this because he believes in fucking stupid shit, and he's just a dumb fucking racist. Again, no other fucking qualifying statements there. Trump is just doing this because he just hates brown people. Don't think there's really much else to say there, huh?